It was the last train of the night. Not dramatic, not crowded, just a quiet platform and a man deciding who he was about to become. He had stood like this before, not at this station, but at this moment. Between leaving and staying, his bag was packed quickly. It always was. Different cities, different beginnings, different promises. For months he had told himself the same sentence. Once I leave, everything will make sense. New place, new rhythm, new version of himself. But every time he arrived somewhere new, the same restlessness arrived with him. Different streets, same weight in the chest. He checked his phone. No messages. The one conversation he had avoided was still waiting. The decision he postponed was still his. He wasn't escaping a city. He was trying to outrun an unfinished conversation with himself. The doubts were always faster. The comparisons always louder. The invisible clock always ticking. His mind whispered its oldest lie. You're behind. You chose wrong. Start over. Again. He looked at the ticket in his hand like it was proof. Proof that movement meant progress. Proof that leaving meant growth. But another thought, softer this time, rose inside him. If running is freedom, why does it always feel like pressure? There was no voice from the sky, no sudden revelation, just the quiet hum of the platform and the sound of his own breathing. And for once, he didn't argue with it. He realized something uncomfortable. He had treated the present like a waiting room, always preparing for a life that would begin later. Later city, later job, later version of himself. But later never arrived. Only new places for the same unresolved heart. Some seasons are not detours. They are classrooms. Not meant to be escaped, but inhabited. The train lights appeared far down the track. He stood, looked at the train, looked at the ticket. For the first time, the decision did not feel urgent. Leaving was no longer salvation. Staying was no longer failure. They were just choices, not identities. He folded the ticket slowly and slipped it into his pocket. The train arrived. The doors opened. Warm light spilled onto the platform. He stepped back. The doors closed. The train left. Silence returned. He sat down again, but differently this time. His shoulders softer. The night unchanged, yet lighter. He did not feel solved. He felt still. And stillness felt honest. Sometimes peace does not come from changing places. Sometimes it comes from staying long enough to arrive where you already are. And living, not later, but now. Thank you for sharing this part of the journey with me. If you feel drawn to walk this path of reflection and quiet wisdom, you're welcome to stay. Other stories continue here, for those who wish to listen.